It's a glass-half-full kind of year in the National League East, as every team tries to build on a silver lining from 2024. The Phillies had a frustratingly short postseason stay, but they did manage to end Atlanta's 6-year run atop the division standings. The challenge this year is to maintain excellence from April through October. The Braves were beset by a never-ending barrage of injuries, but still snuck into the postseason for a 7th straight year. They'll be anxious to prove they are still the team to beat in the East. It looked like the road was coming to an end for the Mets in early June, but they were one of baseball's best teams from there, making a spirited run to the NLCS. Can they build on that momentum and push past the Phils and Braves in 2025?
We welcome Juan Soto and his family to the Mets.
Yes, the Nationals lost 91 games for the 2nd straight season, but 2024 just felt different. Better. With a young nucleus starting to take shape, there is plenty of reason for optimism in the nation's capital. Down south, the Marlins are coming off a 100-loss season, but were without their 2 best starters, who should both return ready to steady the rotation. Opportunities abound on offense for a bevy of young prospects to make their mark and usher in the next era for Miami.
Braves and the San Diego Padres. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Atlanta Braves, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Suarez also getting ready. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Padres leading by a run here on opening day. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olson. That one ripped, but foul. One out, bases empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Go ahead run on base. Riley digs in now. 1 for 2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up left side. And the infield fly rule called. Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tapped out in front of the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 4,
Luis Arraez stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on a plane with. Strike. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Padres leave 1. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. King back to work. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
One down. And the batter now, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 3. To the right side. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. And he'll be safe at first.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
One gone, runner at first. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Harris at first, one gone.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Hit weakly on the ground, but it kicks foul. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael King departs, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Matt Olson.
Everybody looking when we pass it, no. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Slider right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. One down, runner at first. And here is Luis Campusano.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. You're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Sale delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Sale ready. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. We're in the top of the 8th. So here's Riley now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Tatis raging back towards the wall, and it hits the fence. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Profar on second. Albies over at first with 1 away. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Little dribbler up along third, but that rolls foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run's in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Here's Acuna now. He sent one out of here in the seventh.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. Morejon getting cranked up as well. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth. They take and force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Here's Bogarts now. And the slider just misses.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Handles, throws to first. Bogarts retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Arise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, and now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Matt Olson now. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Austin Riley at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Profar stands in now and watches strike 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Profar off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And Albies is retired. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Diego. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He's 2 outs away. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Splits the plate. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Albies settles underneath it, and a couple of quick outs.
Designated hitter number 5.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Eggy Rosario.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. And it's fouled away. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.